will examine recorded fact, treatment, nature, extortion, and forced criminal and citizen's nature roles wanted, demonstrated by our founders through demonstrated correlation, communications with us, not being let have, not by accident, in relation to the forced glorification of the recorded forced extortion of our founders, even after the Constitutional Convention, them having to hide their roles with that by staying the forced insanity that they had engineered with colonization's crazy laws. So this is prelude to the radical correlation that religions were our counter criminal and citizen's nature in relationship to only positive relationship to itself, and in relationship to only capable means of countering what is the cause of negative value nature progressions as the value of our species, individually, as groups, as nations, and together. And blaming it all on everything else, not by accident. So it says, we the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, they want this understood. Perfection is what they want, defended. The ability for science to be free, to use ratiocination, correlation, not to be a trick fact treatment nature, pretending uncharged in criminal and citizen's nature theater as a business of industry of important scientific sciences. In other words, not real science. And then that attached to fact treatments with the critical. And then sharing natures and needs to hide lies and delusions, premises, intonation, criminal intonation, areas, fact treatment nature persuasions, all victim predator roles, progressed, overt predators, conviction natures each, not by accident. So we must address that. So in other words, in order to reform, in other words, they knew they weren't formed. They were beginning from Worstham retreats. Still, this is with slavery that George Washington did not want entertained in the North. They could only, him and the French general could only counter-extort this here, which had them counter-extorted there, everyone fake and real identity needing at the same time to stay. In the progression where the nations were extended abroad to identities abroad, forced to hold on to areas tactically only let realized with legal predatory litigation natures let through sciences and a standing fake loyalty nature. There's criminal citizens nature. There's no such thing as legalizing that. That's what the religions are demonstrating. That's why we're supposed to have religious rights at the same time with this. That's obfuscated. It's worse than obfuscated. Sabotaged per ulterior means to those motivations. So each constitutional value is still fact treatment nature slave. So we'll deal with the radical of correlation. Polarity nature is in demonstration the value of the radical. That's why everything has two eyes, sexes. In demonstration the value shared and its relationship to itself. As a polarity nature, all nature is unto itself progressive value. Inherently and actively. Inherently and progressively. And actively. But it's the act of progressing out here as positive value nature always. Then that realizes evolution as identity coming through temporary space nature. As its forever nature that we have temporary possession of with the phenomena of our identities, which are then negative identity only to us, inherently actively and progressive, because the nature of consciousness is expanding as the perfection of the radical, which is space value, the clear value, clear body of value. See wind push trees.